Hey everybody, welcome back to Alleyways. Whether you're watching on KBN or on my YouTube channel, I'm so glad you're here. I have a quick video today for you guys. It's a pack with me video for my Disney cruise vacation. And so I'm going to go over some of the specifics of the things that I'm bringing and then tell you kind of some general packing tips for your Disney cruise vacation, because there are some specific things you're going to need and special bags you're going to need as well. As you can tell, it's the night before my vacation. I'm all showered and ready to go, so I apologize for looking crazy, but I'm running around last minute. There's a lot of things to do, so let's get to it. Okay everybody, so my number one packing tip that I didn't have time for in my Turks and Caicos pack with me video is to keep a master packing list. Now, whether you want to do this as a handwritten list that you keep or a document on your computer, either way, it's a really great method of making sure that you never leave something that you're going to need on vacation at home. And here's how I do my master packing list. So as you can see, on my master packing list, I have 4 columns. Now, 2 of these columns are things that stay the same for every single trip, no matter where I'm going. So you can see I have a list for toiletries and carry-on. Now, for each trip that I take, I will customize clothes and extras. Generally, the extras column is everything that I need for my video production. So this is a great tool to utilize, because when you're trying to think of everything that you need, you can't always rely on your memory when you're trying to pack. So it's good to have a list of things, and I made this list as I got ready for bed and as I got ready for the day in the morning. So I literally have every single thing I use before I go to sleep at night or when I'm getting ready for the day in the morning on this list. So everything I need to be ready no matter what is in these first 2 columns. Then in this column, I'll customize all the clothes that I'm going to need to bring. So that is the framework that I use every time, and you guys can see whenever I go through, I just put an X next to the things that I've packed to check them off. You could also print this off and mark them out as you go to make sure you don't leave anything essential at home. So as I'm packing, I'm just going to move section by section so I stay organized, and then so everything is together in one place in my swimsuit. I'm going to start with my swimwear and beachwear section. I'm going to make sure that I have everything I need for every day that I'm there, either by the pool or on the beach. So I am packing 5 swimsuits in my checked bag. I'm also going to put my sunscreen in my checked bag, but the reason that I'm specifying is this is my most important, I think, Disney cruise packing tip. Disney cruise packing tip number 1. Make sure that when you get to the port, before you send your checked bag with a porter to be put on the ship, remove your sunscreen from your checked bag, because obviously you can't fly with it, and a swimsuit and cover up, as well as a pair of flip-flops if you need them. Once you leave your bag at the port, you won't see it again until your room is open. Sometimes that's not until 2 or 3 o'clock. If you get on the ship early like we do, around 11 o'clock, that means that you're not going to be able to really be by the pool. Every time I get to the port, as soon as I step out of the car, I undo my checked bag, I grab my sunscreen, a swimsuit, and a cover-up and flip-flops, and I put them in my carry-on. That way, after we hit lunch, I can do a quick change and start enjoying the pool right away. So don't forget to do that on your Disney cruise. Now, all these swimsuits that you're going to see are from Shein. These shorts are from Shein. This is the kimono that I packed with me in Turks and Caicos. The reason that these shorts are going in with my beachwear is on the Disney cruise, there are certain restaurants that you can't go in unless you're wearing a cover-up and shoes. Now, I don't know if this being so see-through is going to do enough to get me in, so I'm going to pack this as well as a t-shirt so I can go into restaurants like Cabanas or Royal Palace at lunch if I want to. So with all of that said, I'm going to put this down. I don't have packing cubes still yet. I'm still doing bootleg packing cubes. I'm going to put this all in one plastic bag together, so when I'm getting ready for the pool in the morning, I can pull the plastic bag and know everything I need to go out to the pool is going to be right there. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, Meredith got this kind of bigger plastic bag from her recent haul video, and I took it out of the studio, and I'm going to put all of my swimwear stuff in here. So I'm going to try and keep everything as organized as possible. I'm going to try and keep everything as organized as possible because the cabin is small and there's not a lot of room for opening and closing your suitcase. I want to take these out of my bag and unpack as soon as I get on the ship so I don't have to get out my giant suitcase every time I need to change my clothes. I can just pull this bag out and put it right into the drawer in the room and have an easier time getting ready in the mornings. Let's see, you guys. Let's see what's gonna fit. And with that, our first bag is ready, so I'm gonna drop it in my suitcase. Okay, next up is outfits for dinner. So we are going on a 4-night cruise, so I have 4 dresses. I had a bunch of really cute things ordered from Shein that did not get here in time. I paid for express 2-day shipping more than a week ago and they didn't get delivered. DHL didn't help. It was a debacle. So thank you to Meredith for coming through clutch with picking up a couple of these, letting me borrow some. You're the best. Something I want to say is most of the restaurants don't have a required dress code. You really can wear whatever, but the service is so nice and the spaces are so beautiful that I recommend, just out of respect, trying to dress up a little bit for your, dinners in the main dining rooms. We are going to be going to Paolo, which is the adult-only restaurant up on the top of the ship on Pirate Night. So we will be missing Pirate Night down in the main dining rooms, but Paolo is one of the nicest restaurants on the ship. It does enforce a dress code. So that brings me to Disney cruise tip packing number 2. Make sure that you check out the restaurants and their dress codes before you go, just so you're prepared with clothing options for those. I'm going to roll all of these up, I'm going to get them in a bag, and I'm going to get them in my suitcase. Okay, evening clothes are ready to go. Next up is my sleepwear bag. You guys know I'm going to pack my cozy PJs, and I always bring a robe to get ready in before dinner, or even if I'm just chilling in the room in a time, if we have downtime, I'll like to wear it. I always bring house shoes with me everywhere I go, so I don't have to walk around the room barefoot or in shoes. And then I always bring a pair of cozy sleeping socks. Okay guys, next up, you saw in my Turks and Caicos pack with me, I use one of these hanging foldable toiletry carriers, and I just worked off my master list to make sure that I had everything that I needed. Everything in the bottom is hair care and things I need for the shower. This is toothpaste, toothbrushes, floss. This is creams, lotions, leave-in, and then this is just kind of some medicines and generic toiletries. So that's everything that I need, and this usually takes up quite a bit of space in my suitcase, so I like to go ahead and get it packed early to make sure I've got plenty of room in my suitcase for everything after. So let's see about that. So I do work out every day that I'm on vacation. These are my workout outfits. I'm going to put them in a bag, as well as packing a pair of gym tennis shoes. Normally I would try and wear my tennis shoes on the way down to the port just to save room in my suitcase, but I do have a cute travel outfit planned for tomorrow. So I'm going to pack these and my gym outfits in a separate plastic baggie and go ahead and get them in the suitcase. So I went ahead and packed all my makeup. I got this incredible organizational kit for your makeup that hangs from Sephora, from that Spotify house gig that I did. They were handing these out, and it just is so compact but has so much great storage, and all of my makeup fits in here. And the way that I pack my makeup for a trip is I sit down and do an entire glam look, and every single piece of makeup that I use in a glam look, I set aside so I know that I have everything I need to do my face right down to lashes. And I go ahead and set those things aside, and then once I'm done, I pack them into a travel case. So I've got that. I'll just have to zip it up and drop it in. Another baggie here that I'm just dedicating to loungewear and comfy clothes. You guys know there's so much to do on a Disney cruise, and a lot of times you're running from activity to activity and you just want something comfy to wear. And so I packed a few of those outfits that I could wear to trivia or to the shows or things like that, and that one's gonna go. I also will bring a purse, just a small one, on every vacation that I go on, because I like to keep my vlogging camera, my cell phone, and my room key all in my bag anytime I go out to a meal. It's just easier and it looks nice for dinner, so I'm probably going to bring this little white boy bag with me. It's a little chunkier than some of the other options that I have, but we're going to see if it goes in my suitcase. So all my jewelry is packed away in my same person organizer that you guys saw before. I know I showed you, but essentially you clamp the necklace into this buttonhole so it doesn't get tangled. So I'm going to zip this up and send it on its way. You guys know I work hard to document every single minute for you guys. This is my camera gear setup. I've got the DJI Osmo, thank you Jonathan Smith, and a couple batteries, and the charger for the Osmo, the charger for the camera that I'm using right now, this one. I have a telesin lens for the GoPro, and all the accessories. Disney cruise packing tip number 3, make sure that if you're going and vlogging or just documenting your vacation, if you're going to take a GoPro, you have to either have a head mount or a wrist mount if you want to take the GoPro on things like the Aqueduct or Pelican Plunge. They won't let you out there without it. They got us last time with that, but they won't get us this time. I got the head mount, so I'm going to take you guys on the Aqueduct with me. So make sure if you're going, you've got that. Another different thing I'm doing this time is I'm bringing a couple disposable cameras. You guys know I love Desi Perkins. Desi's been taking a lot of pictures on disposable cameras, so we're going to give it a go and see what we get. GoPro stuff is going to go in my checked bag because we won't use it until our second day. Everything else is going to come with me in my carry-on so we can document in real time. So I'm going to pack my carry-on. I always bring some good reading. If you guys want to know about where I get all these incredible books, I can do a separate video on that. I just finished one biography on Ava Gardner. Now I'm going to read this one. I journal every trip that I ever go on. I have since I was, I guess in 2nd or 3rd grade. I always pack a swimsuit in my carry-on like I talked about earlier. I make sure that my sunscreen is in the side of my suitcase, that when I open it at the port, I can grab it easily. I don't have to unzip this part and flap it open to get to it. My sunscreen's right there. I'll be able to grab it at the port. My wallet will go in my carry-on. I always bring a pair of sunglasses. Please don't forget sunglasses. You guys will really need them. Sorry. Meredith is here helping.
I need a big suitcase, please.
Okay. I'm going to bring my Barton Pereira sunglasses and probably one other pair as well. In the morning, things like my straightener that I use, phone chargers, cell phone, any other documents, medication that I might need goes right in my carry-on. Also, one thing that I put in my carry-on is a beach bag. This is my go-to beach bag from Banded here in Nashville. I roll it up. It rolls up really small. I carry it on, and then I have it out by the pool for the things I just want to carry if I'm leaving my chair really quickly. So I'm going to get my carry-on packed, and then you guys, I think we are almost done. Okay gang, we're all done. The last thing I do is make an out the door list. I do this every time I go somewhere. You know how it is. You're going to have things that you can't pack because you need them before you leave for your trip. So I just make a list of the things that I'm going to use but I don't need to forget. And then I will put those things in my bag in the morning, check them all off, and be ready to go. Thank you guys so much for packing with me tonight. Now we're all ready to go. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram for all the updates on my trip that are going to be coming in the following weeks. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!